Welcome to Chaotic Calling Streaming. Here we play D&D. I'm your DM, Starwin, and I'm about to take some adventures through the lands of Timor Kingdom. They are finally home. We have Leo, the half-orc, broken hammer in hand, shining with the light of a Lumina paladin.
Hey guys.
We have Zareth, the half-elf, self-assassinating rogue.
Evening.
We have Borden, the dwarven faithful follower of the breeze of Kazia.
Hello.
And Oscar, the half-elf, draconically correct or not sorcerer.
Hey.
Insidaria, the flaming fallen seraphim from another nation, celestial warlock.
Hello, everyone.
Last we left our adventuring party, they put hope and stock in Azalea pulling off a divine intervention. Alas, it fails, and the group is forced to continue on their way to Tynak. There, they make it to Freedom Bay, where they met up with one of the wizards from the Arcana and also a celestial warlock known as Cindy, or Insidaria. The group is then whisked away to the Arcana's proper camp, where the children that did make it are settled in and meet up with the headmaster of the Arcana, Spencer Sinir. There, the group is given a chance to explore, gather themselves, and ask questions if they wished. To learn more about these mages. Books were checked out, items were bought, departures were made as Apollo separates from the group to explore Tynak and try to cope with the loss of Lindsay in his own way. Azalea explains to Cindy that she's taken a break from the rescuing and she deals with the moral problem of what happened with Rachel on her own terms. She's offered to explore the world and get some real experience under her belt, and she asked to join Dancing Lights. Adding another to their group, after their losses, they return to Timor Kingdom, report into the guild, and not only get the reward, but also keys to a new place in the crafting district of town. Join us as we go through a casual day in the life of Dancing Lights. So, we got settled in, right?
Yes.
We bought beds, we bought furniture, we bought all kinds of random stuff to basically get this place situated. Now, with each group that's got a place now, like Wednesday's campaign's got a place, you guys got a place, you have the option to turn your place into a secondary income, like a tavern or some other establishment, like a shop, like if you want to sell your adventuring wares or, buy and sell, trade, something like that. I mean, use your imagination if there's something you think you can do with this extra space that you have downstairs. So, you can go for the old bar routine if you want, or be creative however you like. Hell, you can even start your own dancing crew or whatever you want. So that's an option that's on the table. But yeah, these are certain things you guys are going to have to lash through. Another thing is, do you want to hire staff, which is available. And, this year is going to be, just so everybody else knows, a little bit under the weather, kind of worn out, tired, had a long week. But I want to keep going because there's a lot of house cleaning I like for us to do before we get back into the big chunk of the story. So this might not be a super long session, but one of the business we're going to take care of is Dancing Light finally gets to level up. So with that, I will ask anybody who wishes to gamble to go ahead and roll your hit die. And we're going to have run by shouting from my dad, apparently. Now you can roll there, Brett.
Okay. Out of memory, what is the
I think it's a D8 for Warlock.
given? Okay.
What? Right? D8 plus your
Okay.
con.
Okay.
You can just hit the hit dice and it'll do it for you. And then just add your constitution bonus to it. It's about
Okay.
average.
Reroll that ones or no?
That wasn't a 1, but yeah.
That was a 1.
Wait, why are you... Oh, gosh, why don't you people just roll the hit dice, not roll whatever? Okay, hold on.
You rolled hit dice.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I take that back. I did that. There you go.
Okay.
Still not any better, but yeah.
Leo's just gonna take average.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll that one. Oh, 2. What the hell?
This is rigged.
Yeah.
I really think no.
Oscar.
There in that theory.
Yeah, he loaded his dice.
He doesn't have that much
Yeah,
HP
no,
anyways.
doesn't matter.
Alright.
At least my racial thing gives me extra.
So there we go. Average is going to Leo. Everybody else rolled their chance.
Yep.
For the most part, I guess everybody else kind of got ready beforehand with like spells and abilities. Is there any questions, answers that need to be done before we go into the day?
Uncanny dodge is basically my reaction then, that I get from if stuff around.
Yes. Which, you only get one reaction per turn. But, yeah. Uncanny dodge and attack and take half damage. So you're going to be a slippery rope to get now.
Yep.
You can still hit him pretty easily, all things considered.
Alright, so with all that kind of lined out, how do you guys want to start your day?
Leo probably would go to the blacksmith to try to sell off the weapons that we got through our travels.
So will that be the first order of business that everybody wants to participate in, or? Like I'm looking at.
Yeah, I can tag along for a bit.
I'm trying to figure out who's all going then.
I'll come too.
All right.
I'd be going just
Same as well.
So the whole group's gonna go. That's good. All right. So wandering off. Jesus, I really do miss that other laptop. I'm sure I had a blacksmith written down. Wait, I might have it on OneNote. Let me check. Probably not. I didn't over detail this, I don't think. Alright, Timor. We have. I guess I had something started. So there's this one armor and weapon shop that you come up to called Steel Knights. And here you can see half plates on display, breastplates, great swords hanging on the wall, hammers hanging on the wall, some silver weapons inside these display cases that are up underneath their counter, and this human, stocky guy named Belmore kind of greets you guys and says, "Hello, how can I help you guys today?"
Hello, do you buy weapons?
Well, we buy and sell. What do you got on hand?
I'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out 6 longswords, 1 warhammer, 21 longbows, 16
Holy
spears.
shit, where the hell did you stuff all this? I would say
You could say we had an eventful week.
it's been a little bit eventful. I don't know, some of these bows look a little shot. But these long swords can definitely be melted down and refined. Let me take a look at what we're looking at here. Alright, so can you write it all down for me so I can see it, so I can give you an actual number? Or do I need to look in Discord or something? Or alright, hello.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. You need numbers of how many, not how much.
Yeah, so second one there has the price and the number.
Let's see here. For the lot. Let's see. How many longbows? Jesus.
21.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's gonna lowball you with the longbows because half of them are like torn up, shot, the wood's rotting because they've been held by them wraiths, if I recall correctly. We're probably looking at he'll give you a straight up offer and say, I'll give you 75 gold for the lot.
75 gold for everything?
Yeah.
How about like 300?
300. Look at these bows. You may have a whole bunch of them, but I can't do nothing with bows. I mean, I don't deal with bows in particular. As you can look around, he's got like metal items mostly. And I don't even think a Boyer would actually pay that much, because look at the rotting wood on this one here, and he's like going through and examining each and every one of them.
Well, can't you just try and go for this price then?
Make a
With the
persuasion
persuasion
check. Yeah.
Oh, wait. No,
Yeah.
persuasion. There we go.
There you go. Well, that's even better. As it kind of looks over to the, what color is your hair again?
Blonde.
Okay, because I keep thinking fiery in there for some reason, but
Yeah, a little fiery.
yeah. But, yeah, he looks over to the blonde woman and it's like, let's see here, might be able to do something a little bit more, I guess. Look, I can go 125. How about 130?
130 sounds good.
Well, does it sound good, Leo?
Sure.
Alright, so he'll gather up all this stuff that you threw on the table, kind of gather it down and throw it off to the side for now and count you out 130 gold pieces.
Oh, that was including the spears?
I only see one spear on there.
There's 16
Or 16.
spears, but they're only worth 1 gold.
Yeah, they weren't worth that much. And half of them were probably just as shoddy, especially considering where you got them. And how long you were on sea. Well, they were in the bag of holding, so I guess that wouldn't matter. Never mind. Are those spears from the knolls, or...?
The spears are from the knolls. Some of the longbows are as well.
Yeah.
Longbows are from a little bit of everything at this point.
Yeah, yeah. And some of those that you found in the previous dungeon was probably, barely able to shoot arrows. Just enough for the wraiths to actually get you guys, but after that they kind of fell apart. But, yeah. For the most part, tell you what, I'll throw an extra 20 gold on there. So 150 for everything.
I'll give that to Borden for the party funds.
Alright. And with that, he'll just kind of ask you kindly, is there anything else I can get for you guys while you're here? You look like an adventuring bunch. You need better arms than what you just turned in?
Can you fix this, and I'll go ahead and pull out the hammer that's busted?
How in the hell did you do this?
There was a wall in my way, and I took it down. This magic hammer couldn't handle it, apparently.
You used the hammer meant to bash in brains against a... Okay, look. I'll take care of it for you. It's fine. Oh, you poor thing. And he kind of mothers the hammer as you hand it over to him. Alright, look. Magic weapons don't break, but they do bend out of shape if you use them incorrectly. So what I will do, I'll go ahead and reset it for you. And you can come back tomorrow and we'll have it done. So, come by here tomorrow. I'll go ahead and throw it in with the deal that you guys...
And, sir, do you paint armors?
Paint? Do I look
Yes,
like a paint shop to you?
You handle...
I
arms.
have artisans take care of details that my customers want. I don't do it personally.
Oh no, I just want an even color.
Oh no, you can go to an artisan with the gear and then have them do it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes pay to do it, but, if you wanted a specific color, custom order, you can buy the item, take it to an artisan, they'll paint it for you. That's doable, but I don't do that here. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Leo, wouldn't you want a chest armor piece now or no?
I don't have a lot of goals for that. Um,
Well,
I guess I'll ask him if he's got any plate armor.
You can see half plate
Go.
laying around and breastplates. He'd say the best thing I got here right now is these half plate armors. They go for about 750 gold pieces here, but you'll see nothing finer made in the city. If that's a little too heavy, you can always go with some of these breastplates or a split mail.
You have splints now?
Yes.
How much for that?
Those run about 200 gold.
Do you have one for my size?
Oh, we
I'll
can
motion
sight.
to my big chest.
Oh yes. We definitely get a lot of muscular type creatures in here. Humans, dwarves, half orcs. I'm sure we got something. So yeah, he'll go back there and kind of fit you up with a splint mail that'll fit over you perfectly. 200 gold pieces for that. And as he kind of finishes up after about 5-10 minutes finding everything that you need, there you go, split mail. Is there anything else for you?
I think I'm good. I'll hand over the 200 and
Yep, he just kind of asking you, how's it feel? You feel alright? Everything good? Can you move your arms? You know, just checking everything out. Everything's right. As far as you know, everything's fine.
everything is great.
Sounds good. Alright, well, thank you for your patronage. And like I said, I'll get that hammer straightened out for you. Can I get you guys anything else before you head out?
Can I look at your scimitars if you have it?
Sure. He's got a few on the wall, and there's one in the display case. The ones on the walls are just your average, made out of steel scimitars. They just go for the average price there. But if you're looking for something made out of silver, we do have a silver one that just got made.
How much that would be?
About 400 gold for the silver.
A little bit out of my price range. Maybe next.
Oh. You want to roll a persuasion and see if he'll come down a little?
Okay, I will try to do it.
Because as you start to walk away, he's like, nah, she's not worth it. Never mind. Alright, then you have a good day. Had a good
I think
roll
the
on
feminists rolling their grays. Should have had a roll seduction.
This.
Well, too bad that's not a stat in D&D 5th edition, is it?
I mean,
I'm too hot for him, damn.
That must be it. I mean, you gotta convince yourself first, because if you don't roleplay it, it's not gonna work, right? So the dice weren't in your favor. You didn't give him enough to go on. But no,
Yeah.
you turn him down, and he's like, that's life. Anything else for anybody before you guys leave here?
I think
For me,
everyone else is
thank you.
Everybody's cool. Everybody's cool. All right. So what I would like for you guys to do while you're thinking of your next location is to make perception checks. As you're kind of wandering through the streets, either heading back to the inn, or not the inn, but to where you are staying. Alright, so somebody's going to see it. Let me find out. Dang, Leo, not paying a single attention. You got this fine looking split mill on top of you, and you're all over that. Sarah and Oscar, just out of the corner of your eye, you're kind of noticing. Well, everybody else in general kind of sees that there's like people going around cleaning up an old festival that happened. And all this mess is kind of getting cleaned up from the day before. But as you're kind of walking through the crowd, you kind of see a group of gray cloaks. There's like 4 people just kind of walking in the opposite direction, seeming to have a purpose to their step as they kind of walk through the crowd. But other than that,
any specific gear that can be made out?
they are cloaked. Nothing that you can tell right offhand. Let me see here. Your perception. I mean, you might make out a bow on the back of one of them bulging out of the top, but other than that, no. They're totally cloaked in these draping gray robes.
Going to just kind of walk by them really quickly so I can get a closer look.
Okay. Well, in that case, let you either make a perception or investigation.
I follow him.
Alright, with that investigation, as you kind of peer through and try to get, a better look at them, you kind of notice a necklace of sorts that's on their neck. Seems to have multiple heads of a dragon as they quickly whisk by. But, yeah. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I'll keep to that.
Alright, so those guys seem to be marching off on a purpose. The rest of you see Oscar and Sarah just kind of run up to these guys, and so you kind of became aware of them. As you're like, where are they going? And you just see them going over there noticing what's going on, and they get a glimpse of this necklace that has like 5 or 6, maybe 7 dragon heads. You don't know for sure because they were moving kind of fast, but you did see like multiple dragon heads on this little necklace, kind of like they're forked down. Whatever.
Would I know what that is?
Would you like to roll a history check or religion? I mean. Go religion. You believe, well, if somebody tells you. For now, I can't tell you anything.
Oh, I thought you said we saw that.
Well, you saw them, but only those two seen the necklaces. So it's up to them if they tell you about it.
Why'd you guys run off there?
I point towards the guys in the cloaks in the distance. Like they're moving with a purpose against the flow of the crowd. We wanted to get a closer look.
So
they
you're...
have this odd necklace with a multi-headed dragon on it. I couldn't catch how much.
And with that, you'll be able to kind of identify. Could that be like a cult of Tiamat?
Oh. The T-Mats in your world?
Oh, there's dragons, friend. There are
my.
many dragons in this dungeon. But we are working up to something. I've been planning. I've been scheming. But yeah, these here seem to be cultists of Tiamat. It's but as far as this world's concerned, Tiamat's not spoken of as like a reality of sorts. Like, it's a fairy tale. It's something that was told before the after rebirth, where the world was apparently put into a sunder of some sort, and then it just magically disappeared. So as far as you know, it's just a fairy tale. These guys are just wishy-washy worshippers.
Well, if they're here, that means that's not good news.
And out of the corner of your eye, Sarah, you kind of notice them ducking into a building about 4 blocks away. I mean, they're still on the same block, but you've kind of been tracing them as they keep going, but then you kind of see them duck into this house. You can't make out their faces or anything from this vantage, but you can definitely see what house they went into.
And now they try to sneak into a house.
But then it blows up and 3 dragons drop. No, I'm just kidding. I thought you said no action today, Chris. Sorry. No. Yeah, well. Alright, no. You guys are settled in on the street with that information. Going on around you, though, the cleanup is kind of finishing up, and then you see, like, holiday decorations being brought out. Some buildings are, like, putting tinsel around windows and streamers across the streets, like in an arch, as a celebratory season is starting to come in.
Hope it's not Santa or Zarathing getting shit.
Cold, man, you got it coming. No, because, you guys were kids once. It's known as Jubilee Day, and it will take place around December 15th. And there's a whole little bit of lore I've been working on, so if you ever come across, like, the details that you're wanting to look for. But I will say, like, basically a man of good kindness kind of got ascended to a point to where he would share his kindness with the children of the world, kind of like Santa. And, it would be known that if he goes around with a big bag of holding with gifts inside and he comes up and greets you and gives you a gift, you were, like, chosen to be, like, the special person because you were extra good that year and whatnot. It's like yeah. But, you don't get cold this year, so, because he's not Santa. But, it's just one of those things, kind of similar to what we do.
If it's not cold, I think he'd use Yeti shit then, right? If it's not cold, I think he'd use Yeti shit instead, right?
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, he doesn't like dealing with that dung. But one of the fables is, like, instead of reindeers, it's said that there's a dragon that pulls the sleigh. Every once a year, a red dragon of sorts will pull the sleigh of Santa, being lured off by a giant fishing pole with a cookie on top of it, kind of luring the dragon to go where he needs him to go. That's like the fable of it all, that everybody kind of laughs and makes shrugs of. But, cookies are definitely the one-time thing that everybody starts baking around this season, so definitely lots of sweets being prepared. But it's still a month off. Everybody's just getting into the season. So
what's with all these decorations, everyone?
Some kind of holiday.
That's what the in-check was for, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't sure. Because he's from another country altogether, where they might not celebrate it.
There is this story about a guy in a sledge that's pulled by a dragon that gives children gifts.
Is that guy mad?
Loony.
Why do you think he's pulled by a dragon? He's got to punish the wrongdoers.
That
What a
kid's
horrible
been
thing to
bad.
do.
I could just see the mental image that Isadora is getting right now. A mental image of all these kids who were bad, and this guy in red, he's like, "You've been bad. Get him!" Roar.
Well,
Hope you're good this year. There went the McKinnons.
See?
That guy must be stopped.
He must be stopped.
Wait.
I really probably shouldn't stuff with Foreigner.
Because Parenthia and Timor kind of share a lot of stories together, yeah, you'd be aware of it.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, that's
Can
absolutely.
Should I roll deception?
Check?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, see if you can deceive him on that. And
I passed the
Barely.
deception.
yeah, barely. Yeah, you just lightheartedly tell him this, and he's like, or she is like all over. It's like, that's just horrible.
Why? Children.
That'll keep them in line. If you don't be good, a dragon will eat you.
We've just incorporated the Krampus aspect almost.
There you go. See, everything. It's holiday season spirit starting to fill the air already. But yeah, it's getting to that time of the year, so a lot of people are being nice to each other. Some people are, nice, but they're doing their best to be nice. But you have a plethora of streets to explore. You have a plethora of other things that you probably want to get done. So what does Dancing Lights want to do with the information and ordeal that you have uncovered in the city?
I mean, Borden still has to set up like his own, prayer shrine more or less. So that'll be either a trip to the temple or woodworkers.
Mhm.
I want to set up an actual like bookcase and stuff in mine, and plus I want to go to the Arcana.
Alright, so Arcanium's starting to sound like the next location. We're wanting to do custom orders, so let's see here. I will give you a handout, and then everybody kind of put down exactly what they want, and then give me a tier that you want. Like, we had the necessity level, we have the exotic, let's see, what was it? Exotic's the best, but luxury, then an exotic. So yeah, so because that's going to influence it. It'll influence your room depending upon what you do. But let me go ahead and make a handout for. But to make it for everybody, just kind of fill it out one at a time. Take turns if you would. And we'll just call it what everyone wants. And then once I have an idea what everybody wants, kind of separate it to where I can give you guys a separate price for it. That way, if you're paying for it out of your pocket, I'll be able to go ahead and tell you what that's about. And once I got an idea what everybody wants, we'll go ahead and, if needed, go meet those NPCs. But we'll go to the Arcanium next, which I did go back and look up, so I didn't have to worry about losing that information. What was it called? It was called Relays Arcanium. So you make it to the Arcanium, familiar place. Relays Arcanium. This is where you found Reginald on your way out, and you guys just came back from the same location just the other night or evening. And as you walk in, you see this red-headed halfling. He just still kind of sparks a light spell over towards you, and it just fizzles out. It's like, alright. Forget it. Done. Just sell the goods. Just sell the goods. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. He kind of waves his halfling arms at you and kind of escorts you over to his counter. And he's like, what can I get for you guys?
What kind of spell were you just trying to use?
I was trying to be fancy casting a light spell, but for some reason my magic just does not work like it should.
Okay.
But hey, I may not be fully magical, but you look like you are. What can I get for you?
Looking for a set of scrolls.
Oh, what set are we looking for?
Looking for a scroll of gentle repose.
Gentle repose.
And Skywrite.
Okay, let me see what these are real quick.
Level 2.
Alright. And, okay, I see you're trying to get more rituals for your book. He goes back, looks around. There's like this big case in the back that's got like all these scrolls kind of lined up, and he's kind of sorting through their catalog. Here we go. Here's the other one. Brings them over to the counter. Let me double check my rarity list here. Where'd it go? Okay, this are uncommon, so up to. He'll tell you 700 gold, friend.
Surely they can't be that expensive.
Well, the paper and the ink and having the actual person cast the spells to fill out these papers, But
It's
if you
just paper. Shouldn't it be cheaper?
Oh, friend, you don't know nothing about wizards, do you?
So he's going to give me the stuff to write them in my ritual book along with that.
Yeah, you can ask him for it.
No, I mean, is that why you were saying the price is so high? Or, no?
No, the price, the top price
Okay.
would have been 1,000 gold. I came down to 700 automatically, but
Okay.
you're free to persuade, but it doesn't look like Cindy's getting enough flair.
I will pull out my magical ink and say it does not cost as much as what you are selling.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me. you in need of more ink and paper, friend? He just kind of zones out and just kind of looks at your supplies, thinking, I don't know if you got enough there. Do you need more?
Not at the moment.
No. So he's staying strong at 700.
Going to turn to Gordon, who I'm assuming is here.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, I
say
came along
everybody's
with
kind of
everyone.
everybody just kind of sticking together, especially after seeing the cult of Tiamat. So who knows?
Going to kind of whisper to him, how much money do we have that I can spend on this?
What was the total number 700 he was at right now?
Yeah. And Oscar's over there asking Borden, how much is my allowance?
Yeah, that's kind of what it just sounded like a little bit.
Yeah. So how much can I spend here? Yeah. So you guys go ahead and have that discussion while good old Rizzer is kind of looking around. He's like, well, just let me know what you figure out there.
Real quick.
Razor Tat's phone just died.
Say again.
Razor's headphones died.
You'll be alright.
No.
You can have that conversation in a second. He'll be back.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, see? He's
Well, that
back.
was easy.
Yeah, so you can have that conversation now.
I'm just making sure I have the books up to date. And by books, I mean, the notes here.
Yeah, so you see Bourne pulling out the checkbook and looking through, making sure all his funds are straight in order, and he's just kind of scratching his head.
How much do you have? How much do you need exactly? How much do you have? Like, that's the thing I'm looking at right now. Because we have a decent amount of money, but we also have yet. So you have 900 on you?
I have I have 9. I have 36 gold on me.
Oh, well, that's just shit in a bucket.
Okay.
I'm probably just going to get one of these spells, though, to be honest.
I'll subsidize it.
What's the spell exactly?
Gentle Repose is in case we run into another dead body, I can keep it, preserved for a while.
I mean, I already have Revivify. It's just expensive as shit to cast.
And Skyright's a good way for if we get separated, I can put up a location that all of us can see or make our way towards.
That can
I
be
can dish out
subsidized.
50 gold if needed.
Nah, don't worry about it. We got it.
I'll just get Skyright then. So,
Alright,
I said we've got it.
the whole
well,
thing?
no, the Gentle Repose though, since I already have Revivify, I'm going to kind
So then what's the one? Is it just half that then?
Well, let's see here. You only want the one? This will be a whole new negotiation, by the way. He'll tell you 400. Which
But you were
means
only charging us 700 for the pair.
you were buying two. I was giving you a discount, friend. But you're only buying one, so 400.
300.
Make a
Hey,
persuasion
we are
check.
regulars here. We do come by.
Come on, just 300.
Roll again because they're kind of helping.
No.
No, you get advantage because they were chiming in as you were about to make the roll. Yeah, that's no better. It's like, look, I get it. You guys are, just getting started up. And, I have a business to run. I may not be able to cast magic very well, but I do run a solid business that makes money. So, basically, 400 gold, it's yours.
When I lean over to Gordon, can I have 500 gold?
I can hear him saying 400.
Oh,
500.
he's holding his hand out, please.
With puppy eyes?
Yeah, does Oscar have puppy dog eyes now? By
I
the
need
way,
to write this into my book as well.
yeah, explain that next time. Let's see here. Leo.
I said we were good for the 7. We're good for the 4 and 5, whatever the hell it ends up being.
Leo, is the fox following you today, or did you leave him at the place, or what's up?
Yeah, I carried him with me.
No, okay, you got him with you. Carrying him, making sure he does not get out of sight. Gotcha.
Yep. And I have something at this Arcanium as soon as they're done with the scrolls.
Alright. And what are you doing there in that area?
I'm looking at the fox now, because I just noticed that.
Wow.
It's so cute.
Yeah, this fox has been following him around. Half of its fur is starting to grow back. It had a whole burn mark going across its back at one point, but half of that's starting to grow back in.
This is by far probably the ugliest fox you've ever seen, for the record.
Probably.
He's been through hell, literally.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration to try to help that.
It's not gonna do much. I mean, it's just natural growth at this point. I mean, you might
Just
you
to
might
heal
yeah, you
it
might
over.
like some of the scar wounds from the burn marks kind of subside and disappear, but overall, he looks chirpier now that you kind of did a lesser restoration on him.
And then I look over at Sharp Keith to see what is the reaction of me casting Lesser Restoration so easily.
He's too busy watching these guys, waiting to see how much money he's making. So
I said we were good. That's already, we're good.
Yeah, you guys are.
Okay.
I'm just saying you're finishing up that transaction as that's happening, and he's just making sure he's got all of his money. He's counting it one by one if he has to. And he's like, "All right, there you go." Takes
I'll put the
five.
400 on and take the scroll,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will say I need another 100 worth of oils and ink.
Very well. We'll get that set up for you, and then you'll have the necessities you need for that. And then he'll take an extra 100 off you and be like, there we go. Now, anything else for anybody else? I mean, I'm sure
Do
you
you
all
have a spring of mistletoe?
mistletoe. Well, of course I do. He goes through.
I'm not sure if he has it just on hand or if because it's the holiday season he's trying to get kisses from pretty women that walk in the shop.
I don't have it for that. Come on now, look at me. I don't need it. But anyway. He's got a little confidence to him, but he's like, it just sucks with the magic. He gets a bunch of sprigs of mistletoe. He's like, I was going to put some of this up around the shop either way, but still, this is a mage component mostly. It's not like big wad or anything. But is that what you're looking for?
Yes, it is.
Okay, how many stems do you need?
Just one will do.
Just one silver then.
Sure, and I hand him the coin.
Alright. He'll take that off your hands, hand you a sprig of mistletoe. Well, that's an easy sell. What else for you guys?
Can you increase the enchantment power on these? And I'll bring out the Gauntlets of Overpower.
I can't. I mean, look at me. He tries to cast light spell again. It kind of puffs there for a moment, and it sputters out, and
We just watched this man fail a light spell. I don't think he's gonna.
I don't think enchantment's my thing either, Fred.
Do you have any
Well-
friends that you might be able to recommend me to?
Might be able to recommend somebody, but for right now, I don't know where they're at. They're off on an adventure, far as I know. But as soon as I come back in town, you live in town now, right?
Yeah, that old building that was empty for 2 years. We're taking up residence there. Come find me, or send a messenger when your friend gets back in town.
Sure. And I'm just gonna say, you give him the address exactly, because he's like, old building, I don't understand, because, this is Timor, it's a big city, there's plenty of old buildings everywhere.
I'll ask him to see if he's got any magic items.
Oh,
See what he's got in stock.
I have plenty of magic items. What are you looking for?
What level magic items do you got?
Like, I would think most of his stuff would be uncommon. But,
Do you have a bag of tricks?
What is the rarity of that?
Uncommon.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I'll give it a DC 8. Let me roll something for you real quick. Or for me. He skirmishes around. I think I had something like that here. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Let me pull something up though, because I gotta see what color it is. So I remember these bags. Alright. So it could be one of three colors. Alright, so let me roll a 1d3, however I do that.
Roll a d6 and divide by 2 if you're using real dice.
Yeah, if I was, but I should be able to do it here. I guess not.
Real dice are better.
Alright, so you'll get the same bag. You get a gray bag of tricks he pulls up to the table. I got this here. 500 gold.
I'm still looking for some stuff. Maybe if I buy a bunch of stuff off you, you can lower the price. Do you have a Javelin of Lightning?
He looks around for a moment and he's like, no javelins, friend, sorry.
How about a Cloak of Displacement?
Ooh, displacement. I think we had something like that the other day. Let me see if it's still here. Oh, no, that's right. That one elf came in and bought it. I'm sorry, friend. I just sold that item yesterday.
How about Flame Tongue Longsword?
Oh, let me check my weapons. Let's see here. I have 2 of them. Look at that. I rolled a 20 on that one.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so he says, well, look at there. I have 2 of these flaming long swords.
Do you have any scimitars as well, or no? Any magical scimitars?
Let me roll for that. Let me see. No. I rolled low. Sorry. Rolled a 4.
That's fine.
But this is like flame tongue weapon, right?
Yeah, it just does an extra 2d6 fire damage on hit.
Sounds good. Yeah, he pulls out 2 long swords though, and he's like, "Do you have these?" And these are uncommon as well. No, these are rare. Wow, you got lucky. And rare is a little bit more expensive too. So let me check your price for you. Oh my. Alright, so yeah, rares can run from 500 to 50,000. So he'll tell you flat out 25k for the longsword.
How about for the bag and 1 longsword, and I'll give you one of my +1 longswords and 1,500 gold.
Sorry, what? That's not gonna do it, friend. I said 25,000 gold for the longsword. I don't think 1,000 gold in your weapon's gonna cover it. Let me double check though. I could be wrong. Weapon +1 is still uncommon, right?
Yeah, I thought you said that 2,500.
No, 25,000, because it can go up to 50,000. And it is a magical weapon of sorts, so
Oh, damn.
yeah. It's a bit pricey when you look for that stuff that you want, and that's why you gotta keep an eye on that rarity. I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys will later on be able to afford this stuff like it's nothing, but for now it's like you're still in that stage where you're about to burst into the money, you know what I mean?
Alright, I guess I'll then just offer 400 gold for the bag.
Make a persuasion check anyways. He saw your interest and he's like, oh, okay, you misheard me. Well, maybe I can make it up to him. So go ahead and make a persuasion on that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he felt pity for you. He said, look, friend, since I couldn't get you the sword, we'll go 350 on the back. How about that?
That sounds good.
Well, there you go. Here's this bag, and I'll take these coins off your hand. Well, thank you, friend. Now, are you looking forward to the holidays, everybody? Jubilee Day is just right around the corner.
I'm so fearful, by gosh.
Why are you fearful, friend?
I give him a wink, and I say, well, do you know the story of the dragon?
Oh, yeah, the dragon that pulls the sled and brings all the gifts to the kids, right?
Yes, and we're talking about his second job.
Wait, second job? What's a second job? Did I not hear the story right? Did they not raise me right?
I feel like he's missing the joke here.
Yeah, he is. He's like, because he's not in with you all the way on this. But Insidari is just, Inside's just like,
I'm going to do a quick little message to him and say he also eats kids too, doesn't he?
He does?
He does what?
He eats kids? He's just got this panic look on his face.
What's with this country? Insidaria is now starting to tear up, feeling so much pity for the children.
Oh dear, don't cry. Look, it's okay. No, Jubilee Day is not about that. What are you telling this poor girl?
It's not? Are you sure about that?
No. What are you guys trying to tell her? Jubilee Day is just to reward those who've been good. Yeah, that's it.
So we just have to be good and make no bad deeds?
Absolutely. Make an insight check on him, though. Because you got your own conflicting interests.
Insidaria is now completely convinced we've dragged her into this demonic.
You're not. Oh my god. And the way he's telling it to you, you're like, that you're not telling me the whole truth or something, because it really sounds etchy the way it comes out. Oh my god. Poor Insidari. Welcome to the Dancing Lights.
Now
I can
having a
see
panic attack.
So I can see a very soon purchase of like flame retardant underpants for like everyone apparently.
Everybody's going to get shot off.
You know what? Since I'm now panicking, I'm just going to activate Cloak of Flies around me because I can't withstand this. Freaking out.
You're casting what now? Go ahead and post it.
Right here.
Oh,
basically, I don't like this. I'm now 5 feet around me, poisonous. I don't. Too scared.
Yeah, so you're now an intimidating figure, and he's looking at this magic going on. What's that aura? Kind of backing away from you. He's like,
I'm panicking. And now
make an intimidation check, since you're kind of in this panic attack, and the shop owner's kind of having his own now because you're looking weird. Yeah, you would roll high on that. 5. You got him. He's like panicking. He's like, wait, please, go away. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me, the holiday's good. Please leave, please.
And this is how we get the guards on us, because I'm not sure where the shopkeeper was in proximity to that radius.
Oh, yeah, because as far as I know, you guys are standing up there by the counter. And so that's why I made you roll the intimidation check.
The other thing is, he was trying to plead closer to me with the way that I was sounding it, so he's probably close within the range.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and he walked away from you after that point. He's in fear of you. He's intimidated. He's like, I want none of this. So, yeah, take your business elsewhere, ma'am. I'm sorry, I can't help you. But trust me, Jubilee Day is not as bad as you think. Please leave.
Currently holding my head, what's wrong with this country? I thought my country was bad. What the fuck?
In Syndra, don't worry, I'll show you how to stay out of sight.
Is this count as a neutral evil act since it's not actually?
I would say it's kind of chaotic. Nothing too...
It's just chaotic.
Yeah, it's very chaotic, I'm going to say. So,
As we leave, I'm going to do a prestidigitation in the corner of a faint dragon or
hear a soft rumbling noise. That's a dragon. Seems to be nearby. You can make an insight check to see if you can discern it. And it'll be against his spell DC, which is
Not that
14.
14.
Oh, God.
You are convinced there's a dragon in this place now.
Okay.
I don't know why I was
do.
worried about. I don't know why I was worried about not having material. You guys are just.
You realize we're
Would it be
going to jail
intelligence?
just about right now.
Yeah. So like, we're gonna spend the next hour tormenting this poor girl. No wonder.
Okay, I'm running the fuck out. I'm running the fuck out, screaming.
So
Nice.
What the fuck is wrong
Hey.
here?
Your new member just goes flailing and screaming out of the Arcanium, and the shopkeeper kind of looks over from the counters like, "Is she gone?" What
Yes,
the hell
she
was
is.
that about?
I follow her from a distance, make sure she doesn't get lost.
Good.
How about arrested?
Yeah. Sure, is your aura
Also
still
that.
on? Oh wait.
What's the duration? Is that an
Yeah, what
instant
did-
cast?
Yeah.
The
Until I just
prestidigitation.
cast it for Poke Fly for mine.
No,
I'm
how
running
long does
around
it last?
5
What's the
feet.
duration? Yeah.
I think it's always on unless he turns it
Endless.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm panicking until I feel safe. I'm too panicked. I'm just running. What's wrong with this?
Okay, let me make some rolls while
See,
you watch.
you're assaulting an untold number of the general populace.
Well, it doesn't hurt nobody. It just adds advantage to their intimidation.
Poison damage.
No, it does
Oh,
poison
it does?
damage to everyone in 5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you know people don't have that much HP? You could be indirectly killing people. Holy. Alright, let me make some rolls. Hold on. Oh my god.
We might be retiring this character this session.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
have a question.
You better ask it quick because I didn't realize shit was going to go south.
Could I? Actually, I don't have it. Never mind.
What do you need?
I thought I had Dispel Magic. I don't.
Yeah, it would have been too late anyway. You'd have to vault after her. So she ran out with this damaging spell. Fortunately, the guy behind the counter had a hearty amount of hit points because he is kind of not level 1.
Oh, I know. I'm going to dash after her.
Alright, so you see her out there in the open street. Tell me what Insidaria does as soon as she bolts out.
I'm just looking around, seeing the sky.
Alright.
Gonna duck for the closest thing that's underneath something, I guess. I don't know. Looking for cover.
Alright, so basically you, I'm just trying to see if you're avoiding populace. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Alright, so you see an open street. It goes north and south, and then to the east from where you are, there's a street that's just up the ways that goes east, or west, I'm sorry. East and west, yeah, there's probably a crossroad there. You pop out of the shop. There's an alleyway to your left. The main walkway up down these stairs. And you can see a small group of people starting to put up decorations about 30 feet away. And what's the range on that?
It's just 5 feet.
5 feet for
Alright, so yeah, so if they're standing right in front
But
of you.
I believe there's a dragon. Where is the dragon? Can I see it?
Yeah,
Oh no, I do not know.
You
I
do
do
not-
not see any.
You are You should be making perception checks for your group, just so we know. So this paranoid woman is panicking right now. Oscar, you walk out. You see her looking around for the dragon.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do a... Just as... Is there anyone in the immediate vicinity?
No, they're 30 feet away.
Okay, I'm going to cast Burning Hands on her with a careful spell.
Okay.
On her. It just...
Are you trying to knock me out?
No.
I'm killing all the flies.
No. This is perfect, because wait till you see what I got planned. I need you to make a insight check in Sidaria.
Oh. The dragon's breathing fire on her now.
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
So yeah, you just
Do
saw
I
the
attack
dragon
him?
blow fire at you, and he's like aiming towards those people and nearly missed them.
Do I attack said dragon?
I
I
don't-
believe.
I don't know. What do you do? It came from behind
Okay,
you.
let's.
It came from behind you, so
Let's see.
he's got to be right there, right?
I'm gonna attack a dragon. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, you're gonna feel some pain.
Are you like rolling ones all the time? What's going on here?
I'm rolling 9. Bad. Okay, so does that hit you?
There's a 14 hit, Oscar.
No, actually, 15.
Busy. I ain't making it now. I'm busy. You got it made? Shut my door.
Sorry about that. I got interrupted. Hello? You can hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, we
I
can.
can technically
Alright.
attack twice with my weapon.
Go ahead. Tag again. Let's see if we can hit him. So the first one misses as you see him or her slash you out with a scimitar, and then she comes back.
That's not a
You
mess.
duck back even further away. So whoa, or whatever you want to do.
I'm going to tell her to stop.
This has been fun. This has been great fun. But that's enough.
So you come out there and you cast command. What's the word?
Halt. Stop, the equivalent of fucking
Okay.
quit your shit.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Okay, please don't succeed. God damn it.
You fail.
Okay.
So you drop your weapon, or you halt. You stop doing what you're doing. You're stuck there for a moment, and you see dancing light, the people that you just joined. And Oscar, what are you doing? As you got her stop, or Borden came out there and kind of stopped her.
Trying to just saying stop, pretty much.
You're like, hold on. Better have a conversation here. Go for it.
Why did you attack me?
You're a dragon! You're a dragon! I thought you were a dragon!
Barely.
Fair. Oh God. Golden.
Alright, round 2.
Okay, yeah. You're now free from the. Oh, wait, is command continues or I can't remember.
Command stops him for a round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So next round kind of comes around. What do you want to do?
It's right
Oh.
there.
Calm emotion. All right, yeah.
Do I beat
It's
you?
not a charisma save.
Oh, that's what it says. Must make a charisma save. throw.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
was
Oh,
looking.
what's your DC?
Oh. Oh, then this is charisma save. Correction,
Oh.
I pass it.
Yeah, I think 20 would do it. Apparently, your calm
You
emotion.
can also choose to fail. You don't have to.
Yeah, but what's fun in that?
Okay.
No, it's
Just,
up
No,
to
I
you.
would not choose to fail. I would not
Oh,
choose
God.
to fail.
Yeah, this
Are we gonna
man-
have to kill our new character? Are we gonna have to kill?
I
the new
say we
character?
let them run into the
I'm just
populace. The
adding-
girls will take care of them for us.
Maybe you should have
It's
a
not
solo-
worth the PvP.
Where's the dragon? Where's the dragon, everyone?
there is not a dragon around here, okay?
I'm
I mean-
going to sneak up. I'm going to sneak up and stand behind her, like 10 to 15 feet away.
Make a stealth check.
There's no dragon?
Make a perception check for Insidaria. Okay, you're hidden.
There is no dragon around here. Okay.
Anybody else want to keep an eye on Zareth? You want to make a perception before whatever he does happens?
Yeah, I'm not.
Please roll
I can't stop that
sleep.
shit.
Yeah. Alright. Damn, guys. What do you want to do, Zareth? Everybody's focused on
Nothing.
her. Oh, okay.
Nothing just yet, but if she starts running, I would like to try and trip her.
Alright, so that's the held action, right? Alright. So, you're having this conversation. You need to talk her
I
down or
need
else
a
she's going to kill
persuasion.
somebody. What do you want to do?
She would just be getting herself killed when it's all said and done. I hate to say it.
Just need a persuasion roll, man. I didn't set a 5. Need to beat it.
Roll.
Okay.
There is no dragon here.
After all that convincing, you're finally like, there's no dragon here.
It's not here. It doesn't mean it won't be here, but it's not here now.
So there's no dragon?
No, there's no dragon. In Syndra, do you want to head back to the house and spar a little bit now that I got some armor?
That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Well, now, calming down, I will disactivate Cloak of Flies. As I'm now.
Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel.
Didn't I burn them all out anyway?
No, it's magical effect aura.
It's
It doesn't do
magical
shit, dude.
effect.
It's not actual flies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was a good idea because I knew what was going to happen. Oh,
I'm like,
God.
oh, no.
You just amplified this and you thought you were helping. Oh, I love it. So, yeah, you guys... Are you done here at the Arcadium?
I am.
No, we're definitely fucking done. We're not gonna talk to her.
Yeah, these people start giving you all weird looks as you're dealing with this broken down woman who's just about went out there and killed these people.
Dealing with this broken down woman, they saw fire all over this woman for a second. I'm pretty sure they'd be losing their shit a little bit.
No, I mean, you guys did
Yeah.
just walk out of an Arcadium.
The
I was
Arcanium
screaming
regularly
at the start.
belches fire.
Well, no, but there's always magic users going in and out, so that's not a surprise. Oh, God. I just had a weird thought. What's the range of your flame?
You said 30 feet, and it's 30 feet.
So you would have hit him?
I
would assume
I
you
hit.
aimed it up, so I didn't hit him, right?
I hit like that, that's why I was asking because I just was aiming for her. So yeah.
Okay.
If there was anyone
Okay,
else,
so
the
do I
careful
need to
spell
roll
can.
that?
No.
I think we decided that it was encapsulating around them or.
Yeah, because I see, like, what's his name? Chris Perkins, who actually works for D&D and writes some of those books. He's played it like Sorcerer Spell, just kind of goes around the people and then it'll just blow up everything else, not the people in his party.
So was there anyone beyond, though?
Yeah, there was,
said
but
30
I'm going to
feet,
say
man.
he angled it up just enough to miss him. And they saw this lick of flame come near him, they kind of backed away and just like, ah! You nearly burned half of the decorations that they
Actually, it's
had, but they
15 feet.
managed to swipe it back before the flames hit. What an eventful day. I didn't think I was going to be able to wake up, but thanks, guys. I needed that.
Leo's gonna lead Insindra back to the manor.
Alright.
The manor is a very flattering word for the shit house right now.
What are we gonna call it then?
Yeah,
shit house.
you guys need to figure out what you're going to do with it in the long run.
Home.
Flamehouse Manor.
I say it's
So-
just a crash pad.
Yeah, you guys are walking back down the streets and everything. You get back to your place, no incident. and you see this woman just kind of wandering around the streets near your location, just kind of looking up and down as if she's looking for somebody in particular. And then as soon as you guys kind of train towards that direction, she kind of notices your group and just kind of keeps an eye on you to make sure you're who she's looking for. But then she just kind of keeps looking around, glancing, just standing outside your place.
Do we walk right by her as we go to the house?
Up to you.
It says an unhealthy level of interest in our abode.
Are you looking for someone, madam?
As Insidaria goes up and greets the woman, she kind of turns and said, "Oh, yes, I was checking to see who made establishment here. I heard it was a group of adventurers."
That'd be them and also me. I just joined them, so new
Oh,
to this
well,
place,
lovely.
this horrible, horrible place. But yeah.
She gives you a weird look. You know, I kind of halfway agree with you, but not quite. I mean, it has its moments.
Yeah, I look away.
This woman has like long platinum blonde hair, gray robes dressed around her as she's kind of staying warm with them. Some silver etchings that makes like a look of a noble house type cloak.
What can we help you with, ma'am?
Well, I was going to deal with the guild, but they said there's been some new companies cropping up, and if I wanted, I could try to see if I can offer it to you guys first. I come with a job.
Great.
No use waiting outside in the cold.
Oh, well, thank you. I didn't know if you guys were in or not, and I apologize. I come in unannounced. It's not quite common for us to do, but I just figured I should come on my own. It is a personal problem, after all. Make a...
I'm going to insight that.
By all means, yes. That'll work. Let's see your insight.
10.
She's honest, forthright. She doesn't.
I would have
seem
been
to
on the
be-
same page because
She
I
doesn't
was a
seem to
little
be
leery
shady.
about that.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. You think for a moment, as she kind of walks in with you, you might have seen a glint in her eye, like a soft green light, and then it fades. Other than that, she seems like she's just forthright. Nothing.
Is this the same color green that was flitting about Minerva?
Of course, I get a perfect insight.
Possibly.
Leo's just excited to finally get a job, so he's
Right.
really interested in the information.
All right. So you kind
I'm
of
winning.
escort her. Yeah. And Borden's the only one that's got this hint that something's off about her. So she
Yeah.
What
kinda
about me?
In Cindy,
uh,
there rolled 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
You caught the glimpse of the green light, but you have no idea what it's about. She
Okay.
seems forthright, but yeah, you just by your general demeanor and what you're used to, these kind of people. This city's weird, dude. Like this whole
Yeah.
country, it's shit. And this person
Yeah, we
must
burn
be too.
kids by dragon fire.
You think she might be the one who tells them who's naughty or nice, as far as I could tell. But yeah, you get a bad feel about her. Well, I thank you kindly for your hospitality. Let's see, do we have couches or chairs or what?
We have benches at the moment for the dinner table. You have to excuse us.
So did we not set up like a lounge front at the
Yeah,
start?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
we
I
have
have
the couches,
Yeah, I
but
can't
they were
remember.
supposed to come in soon. We got couches, but were they supposed to come in soon, like within the day?
I think I was telling you that they could come like during that day when you were doing all the ordering. So I would
Okay,
say
then
like
they would be
while,
there.
even if it happened while you were out, I mean, you guys probably gave him leeway to go ahead and set it up. So I would say there's couches and all that. If you already bought it, it's there. So everything that you bought will be there. So I just need to make sure you bought it. That's all. And what level was it? Just to kind of get.
It was two
Exotic.
or three for the couch.
Oh, yeah, we went all out on that.
It was luxury.
Oh,
for,
luxury.
No, it was definitely exotic.
And exotic for the tableware.
The kitchen stuff was mostly luxury, except the kitchenware, but the lounge area was exotic.
And we had a level 1 or 2 rug as well.
Just
I thought the
trying to
whole
get-
lounge area was exotic.
Yeah, it would be one type.
The
'cause you don't-
receiving area lounge was exotic.
Yeah, because you don't want to mix. Like it's
Okay.
okay for a certain room to have one style, but if you start throwing different styles into the room, it's gonna kind of hurt more than help. So yeah, you want to keep it all on the same tier. Like kitchen stuff needs to be same tier. So cookware, table, benches, they have to be same tier. Otherwise, it's gonna clash. But you know, she kind of looks around, and she kind of nods simply and looks at the couch and has a seat. This is very nice. You guys are doing very well for yourself for just setting up shop.
Yes, yes. Tell us about this job.
Well, I'm looking for somebody. And she has something that belongs to me. And she kind of leans forward a bit as she starts to kind of talk about it. Let me look for the notes as I get into it though. Where did I put it? There's this woman. She's carrying a piece of a relic. And this relic was in my family for quite some time. And she procured it unceremoniously, if you don't mind me saying, and whisked it away from my establishment. And she kind of goes into
Gee,
this.
so are you certain it's a woman?
Well, she had tits when she ran out, so unless it's a transvestite, I have no idea. I mean, we did send guards after her, but then she just misty stepped away and then flew. But there's this black rock, a shard, if you will, called the Mizamak rock, or the mice. Yeah, Mizamak rock. How did I write that shit? I'll post
What
it.
type of check would you know to figure this out?
I will say. Well, what are you wanting to figure out first?
Like what it is. I don't.
Make a religion check.
Can I check and see if I would know what it is just by reading about it?
Make an Arcana check.
Hey, I know what it is.
All right. There.
I might just be pissing in the wind. Both are on mine out anyway.
Yeah,
Yep, pissing in the wind.
With a big piss.
Oh, I'm gonna try it as well. Not gonna do much, I guess. Where is religion on the list?
Right after.
Right beneath persuasion, but before sleight of hand.
Yes.
Thank you,
are
I
at-
found it.
Oh, there you go. Wow, you might actually know this too. All right, so did Leo want to take a crack at it? Because it would be ironic if he knew.
Yes.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Might as well join in. Let's see what we know. Damn. All right, so before I was gonna have a book read, but you guys must have read it already. You're aware that there was a balancing done way back when, about 1,300 years ago, and those who were too powerful for this realm get pulled away now because of it, and it's a balancing type banishment that was created by an old mage of the Arcana, and it ushered in this new age known as AR, or After Rebirth. There are those who could easily threaten the world and get washed away into those who could easily threaten the world, get washed away into the abyssal plane where they lie dormant to not endanger the mortal realm. And what this shard of the miasmic rock is it's one of 5, and there's also a black cube that goes with it. And if they are ever found, it could possibly dispel the magic. And dispelling this could wash in powerful beings such as dragons and archdemons and all those high-level monsters that could tear down a city.
Madam, would you not have the rest of the pieces as well?
No, they're kept separate for a reason. You didn't have to roll persuasion on that. Let me call for the checks. You don't have to constantly do it, but unless there's something that you want, you just let me know.
So how come you had one of those shards then?
We were protecting it. It's part of my family.
And how many people outside of your family know that it was in your possession?
Not many. But you know how information flows from here to there, do you not?
I certainly do.
But
You have anyone that would gain favor from stealing that relic from you, taking it?
oh, I'm sure anybody would be able to gain favor if they knew what they had.
Who is your family? What is your family?
What's your family? Velvetinas.
I'll take it that pause was out of character as you look through your notes.
Yeah.
I will roll for this.
My name is Rissa, by the way.
Go ahead and spell it out for us on the chat, be great.
Yeah, 1 second. Copy and paste this lovely information for you beautiful people in my party here. But she just kind of okay, what kind of check were you wanting to make? What kind of check were you wanting to make? In Sidaria, were you wanting to make a check of some sort?
Yeah, like, would this be known to me?
Probably
like her family.
not. Like, you're not even from Timor, so I would say you wouldn't even have a chance. It'd be at disadvantage if you roll history.
History, okay.
Yeah, you're an out-of-towner. You don't think you recognize that name. Everybody that lives in Timor could take advantage if they wish to know.
Take advantage?
Yeah. And you've been living in Timor for quite a while.
Natural
Well,
20.
I don't think we'll beat the nat 20.
Yeah. So Zara heard of it. And there might be multiple reasons why.
Okay, my dice are totally loaded for some reason.
They have to be. That has to be it. So, Zara, this name just kind of rings a bell. Maybe it was part of some old organization. Maybe somebody had the same last name. You're not sure. I'm in the middle. It's gonna be a while. Okay. Yeah, please shut. Yeah, I will. After I'm done. D&D. D&D. D&D.
Just say Dungeons and Dragons, man.
No, I don't want to. Alright, so back to what we were at. What level? Oh yeah.
The name sounds
Valentina.
familiar, and
Yeah.
that it was part of an old organization.
Yeah, matter of fact, you're trying to think, and something seems to be clouding your mind. You can't quite put your finger on it fully because something seems wrong upstairs. You can't remember why this name seems familiar, but overall, you're like, okay, that's a noble house that I know of. I don't know how I know that. but they are well known. They do have enemies, but that's as far as you can go with it. Even with that
Okay.
natural 20, because other reasons.
So, what can you tell us about the woman who took your rock?
Well, she's an ungrateful wretch. She she has blonde hair, unlike mine is platinum, as you can see, very fine. She has this filthy blonde hair, kind of similar to her, but a little bit filthier. Don't mind that, dear. And she kind of goes into a detailed description of her as best she can. At the moment, I can't come up with anything, but as she kind of goes over the detail, she says that rock is very important for me to get back, and I don't know even where to look. I don't know where you commoners go to get information. She's hiding somewhere in the underground, or the underbelly or something, I'm sure of it, because that seems to be the only way that she can get away. I don't think she's still in the city, that would be stupid, but she's
That would be
definitely...
smart.
No, it would be stupid, because we do have locate object, and if she was anywhere near this city, we would have found her by now. And trust me, we are running the gambit right now, trying to find her with locate object off and on. I've hired many clergymen and wizards to go out there and start looking for this. However, I think I need to take a more subtle approach and ask some more haphazard people to go in and see if they can get the information otherwise. I don't care how you do it, but if you can produce results, I can make it worth your while.
How much we talking?
50,000 gold.
15K?
50.
50,000. Yes, 50,000 gold.
Leo's jaw just drops open a little bit and is like, "Oh, well then."
What kind of information are you looking for? A name, places she's been to before she left the city?
I want the
rock.
rock. Yeah,
Or the-
you
the
both
rock
kind of say that at
itself.
the same time. She says, like, you can get the information, but if you can find the rock and bring it back to her, that's what she wants. She's using you not only as an information network, but also the ones who can deliver it back for her.
So if we're able to deliver it back, wouldn't it be more money?
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
bring
50K.
it back. 50K. Bring it.
Oh,
bring
I'm
me.
sorry. I thought
Bring
it
me
was
the
just
rock,
for-
and you will get 50,000 gold, guaranteed.
Okay.
That's a lot of money out of character. That's a lot of money for our level. So,
Oh, I don't.
That's
I don't
also assuming we get it anywhere near this level.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I do. This is just one of those plot hooks, you know.
You can
I
never
don't-
be too greedy.
And let me get back in character with this.
No, you definitely can.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't expect you to find it right away. Otherwise, I would have already done it. This might take some exploring. It might even take some traveling, and it might even take you out of the country. But if you just happen to find my rock, here's where you can find me. And she gives you the information to the manor where this noble house is supposedly staying. Do we have it in accord?
yes. And if you find any information on your end, before you get the rock, please let us know. It would be helpful.
Let's see here. You, and she kind of points at Oscar. Take it you know
Mhm.
sending, perhaps?
No, I don't.
Oh, dear. Well, if I get information, I'll send it to you. I'm sure you'll be able to take care of the magical information that way. Will that be fine?
Yes.
Very well. May I get your names, if you don't mind?
Leo, Paladin of Illumina, and I'll do a slight bow.
Well, Matt.
Praise the sun.
Incendria, Warlock of Illumina.
Well met.
I'm Zareth.
Well met.
Oscar.
Well met.
I'm Borden, cleric of Kazio.
Ah, boy wins. Well, that is the terms of my deal. Upon the receiving of a shard that is the actual shard, and it will be tested, I will have people who will check to see if it's a counterfeit or not. So it has to actually be the shard. 50k will be yours upon delivery. And I will thank you for your service ahead of time. With that, she kind of stands up. Anything else you want to do before she heads out? Questions or anything?
We know how to get a
Where
hold of
have
her if we
you
want.
searched so far?
We searched around the city and the outlying lands. We haven't gone as far as the Dragonborn outpost yet. And we haven't been that far east if they're heading that way. They could have head south, they could have head east, or they could have head west. So, just depends on their means. Perhaps there are people you can ask around in town to get information from, but there are going to have to be some shady people.
Leo will look at Zareth.
What?
I glance over at Zareth as well.
Well then, nefarious blessings to you, childless shadow. I will bid
Please.
you all adieu.
Don't. Keep it. I don't want it.
Oh, excuse me. And she starts to walk out.
Not really intelligence check on that.
You can roll insight.
Sorry, you fell out, Oscar.
No, I heard him. He's asking if he can roll insight on that. Or intelligence, but I thought it was insight. That cackle seems awfully familiar. Insidaria, you ain't got a clue what's going on. This woman's just laughing at something funny.
So I would need
Okay.
to roll an insight as well.
Yeah, for the heck.
Well, it depends. You guys
Nope.
wanted...
Well, I already saw the green glint, so I'm.
Yeah, you're aware. I don't even think you would need to. Like, that would have perked your ears for a minute. You just kind of get this look on your face like something's not right. I don't even think you have to roll because of previous perception. So you were just kind of gauging her this whole time. She starts to walk out and she's like, best of luck.
Going to catch her as she walks out. I'm sorry, I didn't catch her name.
I told it to you already. It's Rissa.
Okay.
And she'll turn and walk away.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Star?
She turns and walks away.
I know that was her name. I was seeing if she said something else.
Yeah, you were trying to see if she would say Minerva or something.
No, just something other than what we know.
Yeah, see if she was succeeding in that. Nope, she seems to have her shit together if that was the case. As far as your insight, you're definitely like asking the question to try to poke and prod, and you kind of get the idea that if this is somebody fake, they're doing a really good job of keeping to their character.
Leo's oblivious to this all.
Oh
and
yeah,
is
you just see
super pumped
dollar
about the
signs.
money.
Yeah, you see dollar signs, man. You're like, oh man, I could buy 2 flaming swords with this. But
He's looking, oh man, I could get so many horseshoes. You never be too
Gosh.
greedy. You can take that and shove it somewhere else.
Oh dear Lord. So yeah, this woman walks away. You guys are now left with the aftermath of what you want to do at this point. What do you want to do? Did you want to hire?
I
some
want to
people,
discuss
or-
this job.
By all means, go right ahead.
This job, because guys, this is dangerous. Like, I know the name of her family, and I know that they have business that isn't done up front. So they probably had more resources. They probably burned more resources than Rissa led on about.
Assuming it actually is Rissa.
This is kind of my thing. I'm pretty good at this sort of thing. Out of character, I feel like this is a plot hook for my character.
Sounds good.
Back in character, she came to the right place. With Illumina's help and my training, and your
She
guys'
certainly
help.
found who she was looking for.
She didn't. Plus, that rock is just dangerous.
So the directions that she gave us to her house, would that be in this city?
Yeah. Northern districts where the nobles are usually at.
And since the dragon cultists went by, maybe we should go search the dragon area first. Logically, they are to deal with them for
Well,
stealing.
if I were to steal such an object, I would have someone else take it out of the city. Now the whole city is looking for a woman trying not to be seen, so you give the rock to a guy, and he walks whistling out of the city gate, and no one is none the wiser. That's why I said that if the woman was smart, the woman was still in the city. That rock is gone, and far.
Yeah, led by the cultists, I think.
They might have helped, yes. So I think it might be an interesting idea to check upon the house they sneaked in on.
So is that the
True.
objective now?
Well,
I'd like to
I'm
spar
never
you if
getting to the
possible.
woodworkers.
Alright, so you got a plan that you're wanting to initiate, but let's just do house cleaning for today. And we'll pick up on like the objective to sneak around that place and see what's up a little later on down the road.
yeah, sure. And out of character, can I get a chance to supply myself with thief tools again because my broke?
Absolutely. Cost you about 5 gold pieces. Or just
not
a regular.
50?
Or 50, I'm sorry.
I mean, if he's just replacing 1 or 2 picks,
Yeah.
5 would make sense.
I would say, like, what I was going to offer you is, like, if you want a set that may be more susceptible to breaking, like it won't, or not susceptible, but less susceptible to breaking, you could probably buy a steel set that would go for maybe 100 gold pieces, or you can get a brass set that goes for about 500.
For now I go for the steel.
No, the steel. So you want a full new set?
Well, just the lockpicks, I guess.
Well, no. See, if you get the whole set, the steel set will allow you, like, if you roll 1, you're just gonna, like, it's like a durability loss. You're not gonna instantly break a pick. So, you know, there's gonna be, like, so many times that you can roll a 1 before any kind of severe damage is gonna happen to your picks.
Okay, no, then I replace the whole thing.
Alright, so go ahead and take 100 gold off. Put steel picks that have a durability, and I'll kind of map that out in my head as you roll your 1s. But, any more housekeeping that you want to do?
And Syndra, do you want to spar?
Yes, I'd love to show my skills.
And you two will be sparring off wherever. And I think
Can we like roll for that? Like actually fight?
let's
Yeah.
let me do some more house cleaning first before we go into that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
We'll make that the ending scenario, if you don't mind. And Borden, you
Okay.
said something about a woodworking?
Did you go over the list of shit people wanted?
Yeah, did you guys write
Oh.
everything down?
I got my shit in.
Alright,
Leo's shit's in too.
alright.
I already got what I wanted in my place.
Let's see here. So for Borden,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
what tier do you want?
I was looking to get quotes on it all before I decided the tiering.
I would say, see, writing desk, bookshelves.
See, and like I said, some of it is overlap. Like the altar shrine could include the incense burner candles. It's all just.
I would say a essential would be about 100 gold. If you want the luxury, it would be 300, and exotic would be 600.
So 1, 3, and 6.
Yeah.
Now is that for everything there, or just one
Yeah,
part?
I'm just saying everything. I'm kind of bundling it together.
Okay. Well, that makes it easier.
Yeah. So what are you getting?
Yeah, I'll be doing the expensive option there.
All right. So you'll have an exotic shrine, whatever room that is.
An
for your
exotic
office.
seems wrong, but
Yeah, an exotic dancer that. Oh wait, no, that's something else. All right. But your materials will be made to the extent that they're exotic beyond luxury. Leo's wanting a tiny shrine to Illumina. Just the essentials. I would say you could probably gather up a few things for that for about 25 gold.
All right.
Oscar's wanting a bookshelf, chair, desk, regular. I would say 100 gold for essential, 250 for luxury, and 500 for exotic.
Pretty much essential on everything.
Alright, so 100.
Probably a little bit better than essential on books, but that's about it.
Well, the books you can buy separately. Like, you got about 3 or 4 books you could put on the shelf, right?
see, the bookshelf's an EA game. All the books are DLC. You gotta buy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, but even an empty bookcase looks nice.
Corner desk,
Nope.
small side table, 2 chairs.
Did we get a bookcase for the lounge room?
I believe we did.
I think you did,
We
yeah.
had there's a bookcase, and then there was a like a small display case we could put things in later. Trophies we take from monsters, proof of our adventure stuff.
Zara, I would say 50 gold for essential, 100 gold for luxury, 200 gold for exotic. You're not asking for too much.
And then I go 100 for luck stuff.
For luxury. Alright.
And is this with the hidden compartments?
Oh, well then you better get exotic if you want hidden compartments.
Then we leave it at this for now.
Alright. Or you can do some tinkering or something if you want to be witty about it. It's something you can add on your own if you want. In Sidaria, you just want a armor rack? Is that it?
Something to just hold my arm so I can put it on.
10 gold will buy that for you. You don't even have a choice of what range. Is that the only furniture you want?
Well, I have other stuff that I already bought.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's
I have
fine.
exotic table. That has Lumina, and then I have a level 2 bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we still haven't
already did
decided
that
what the
last
front
week.
end is.
Yeah,
that's
just
Yes.
cleaning crew.
Yep.
Yes.
and a cook. I think we want a cook. We got
Well,
those
again-
expensive cookware, so
We'll see in that.
Yes.
What are we doing with the front end? Are we going to set up, you know?
Well,
Give us a percentage. They use our space. Like, they take a percentage, we get the hall. You were in a crafting district, but
Yeah. Yeah, we should have food here. Yeah. Try to make it famous.
Yeah, I think that's the best option right now.
yes.
Yep, and keep the eyes out for the miasmic rock.
And I want
Yeah.
to personally go into the mansion of Marissa.
And probably, Zareth wants to dig in a little bit more in Marissa. Marissa, yeah, sorry.
The
Front.
basement?
Oh,
Or
I was
front.
thinking the front lawn.
back lawn. We're not having a fight in the front yard.
It's a sparring match. $15 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will take the dodge action and cast Hunter's Mark on Insindra. Nope. I'm just waiting.
Do you want to go all out? You just spend all my, just try to get you everything, or just regular spark?
Your choice. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, then I'll go all out. Okay, then I'll go all out. Okay, so I'm gonna do Radiant Assumption. Don't know if that's an action or not. Bonus action. Okay, bonus action. Yeah, bonus action. Now everything within 10 feet of me takes 8 radiant.
It's a good thing I'm not
And-
in.
Yeah, but I'm about to be in. Yeah, and then I'm gonna move and attack with my flaming swords. My scimitar. Yep. I don't know which one's Leo. That's a problem. Oh, there. Oh, sorry. My thing was covering it. Okay. No. There is no save for the radiant damage. It happens at the end of the turn. And second attack, and most likely miss both attacks.
You would have had disadvantage
And now
if you took the dodge action, but even if you had advantage, both would miss.
Just at end turn, I can't do anything else. And you can do your action and take 8 radiant damage.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. You take 8 radiant damage, and that's all.
All right. I guess I'll go all out and attack.
I'm not wasting 500 gold if you fucking manage to kill each other.
Well, I have the revive spell. Revivify.
Yeah, but if
you're
you go
down.
down,
It's
you
not
can't.
lethal. Yeah. Plus, it's if it's
Radiant
not lethal.
I'll
Like,
cast
only
Vow
off-
of Enmity on her.
Okay, if it matches, it hits or it misses. Okay, then the 16 hits.
All right. I'll dump a Divine Smite into this.
And don't forget your hunter's mark.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's a slash, not a dash.
Oh shit, I forgot that. Oh well. Forgot my spell. One second, I'm trying to calculate that. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke. And... Okay. I not have it set up as an attack. Oh no.
So I
No,
take
there's
the
a
full
failed deck
damage.
save.
And +5.
Where's the +5 coming from?
From my class. Any fire or fire. Yep. Yep. Okay. And you done with your turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'll attack again. And use Green Flame Blade as well on this one as a bonus action.
Green
Yep.
Flame Blade is an action.
Green Flame Blade is the melee weapon attack action. Yeah? Or did I read it wrong?
Green
That's
Flame Blade
fine,
is
one
an
action.
action. As a result of
It's-
casting that spell, you make an attack. You said it
Yeah,
was a
that's what I
bonus
mean.
action.
Okay. But yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I can use it then last. Oh well. So yeah, I'll attack. And attack again. Hit that. Hit.
You don't get the extra attack because Green Flame Blade is your action.
No. With my pack weapon, I can attack twice.
Not if your attack action is a spell. Or is your action is to cast the Green
No.
Flame Blade spell.
No. It's Thirsting Blade. Basically, at 5th level, your pack weapon, you can attack twice.
That
Thirsting Blade.
it functions identical to the extra attack feature. So if you use your action to attack, then you get the extra attack. I believe it's
Right.
from
Yeah.
Sword Coast Adventure.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is? Okay. Okay then. I will then use my bonus action to attack my regular scimitar. Yeah.
That's a Blade Singer issue, not a Sword Coast Adventuring Guide issue.
Well, that scimitar attack misses. So is there anything else on your turn?
Yeah. Nope.
Just isn't it the ticking radiant still? So,
Yeah, the ticking
Oh, right.
radiant. Yep.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and use all 3 of my attacks.
Yeah, I'll hit. Yeah.
And then I will also go overkill and expend my action surge because I just got to 2nd level fighter.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke on the first one though, at least? Let me double check.
Isn't that a one level spell?
Yes.
She's a warlock, so spells
Yeah.
are wonky with warlocks. They
Yeah.
only get
Yeah,
like a very small amount.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so I'll use it one more time to try to stop this madness.
Since you're a warlock, you are casting the max level, right?
No, I'm not. Oh, I need to be? Oh.
You can cast at whatever level that you can use your spell.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, then I would cast at 4th level then.
What level? I don't think you have 4th level spell slots at
or
level
would
7.
be 3 level.
I have 4th level spell slots. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Warlocks
Yeah.
only get up to level 5.
Yeah. Yeah, they can get to 9 at the right level.
I have Warlock open at the moment, and you get to 5th.
What is 7th level though?
4.
Is it?
Yes, it's the first level that they get 4th level spell slots.
Yeah.
yeah, full casters and half casters.
yeah, they cap out at level 9, and after that it stays to level 5.
Okay, I thought it was like a half caster. All right, so roll. Well, I
Over
mean,
D10s.
yep, roll 2 more d10s.
And should I roll for the other one as well, or not?
Yeah, you gotta check.
Nope.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
All right, so then you take. Did you take the 30?
Yeah, took the damage. Or
Are
30,
you
yeah.
dead yet?
Nope, I'm not dead.
I
Yeah.
will go ahead and expend my action surge for 3 more attacks.
Oh gosh. Non-lethal, of course.
Yep.
So yeah.
I have Vow of Enmity on her, so yep.
Yeah. Only 2 of them hits.
So yeah, I will. I've got Hunt. Yeah, so another 27 damage. Non-lethal, of course.
And I'm down for the count.
Does Hunter's Mark deal non-lethal damage? So you can declare a non-lethal fireball. Like it's still a magic effect. That's what I'm making sure of. Like, it's not a fireball. I get that, but it's still magic damage.
Sweet.
Yay.
I didn't even expend all the divine smites I was gonna do.
How much did I do?
Yeah.
How much did I do to Leo?
Yeah, I
Oh, yay.
was down to 6 hit points out of 68.
Oh, I actually have 1 point extra than you.
Oh wait.
I would have argued that the retconning that 2d10 for the first Hellish Rebuke, this Daria might have won.
Yeah.
I would have dumped more divine smites using my action surge the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I also have, with the transformation, I could have done extra radiant damage. Yeah.
Have you looked at the the Eberron guide that just came out recently? It's got some cool stuff in there. I was just saying because there's some cool. You can be like a robot. I thought that was pretty neat.
You look at the Warforge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
It's made it official. Like now, it's out of Unearthed Arcana.
No, I mean it's been around for multiple editions.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah. You know, one person shunned him. No one fucking stopped.